Hello, YouTube. Hello, TikTok. Hello, hello, hello. And we're connecting live on Instagram right now. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, y'all? Hey, hey. So, what's up? Hello, people. So, I'm here to talk about the spring equinox because the spring equinox is coming up on the 20th. And I'm doing a live event on Monday for to kick off the spring in our app. So I'm just here to answer any questions, chit chat with y'all about the spring equinox that's coming up, and just hang out with y'all. Yeah, skip YouTube as my hand keep going through the camera because Instagram is up here. Um, y'all go ahead and drop y'all questions. Let's see. Okay, let me pin that. There we go. When y'all put y'all questions, I'll answer them from there. I do have some questions from the story earlier, so I'll answer that. Um, but what's up with the energy? You can't sleep. Maybe the full moon energy, because we did have a full moon. Was that yesterday? A lot of these days are starting to mesh together to me. But yeah, it could definitely be the full moon energy. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Yesterday? Was that yesterday? I think what's today's day? Yeah, the 7th, yesterday. So it was it's probably the full moon energy, to be honest. Full moon energy and season change. Time is speeding up. That is correct. The seasons are changing, so nights are getting shorter, days are getting back longer. So that could definitely be it. You can't sleep, and I feel like I've been sleeping a whole lot. Like I've been sleeping way more than I normally do. So yeah. And for those who are asking, because I see this is what the business incense I'm burning from Soulful Vibes Co. I'm always like, whenever I'm coming on live, I'm gonna burn the incense. I'm gonna burn either a business incense, a money incense, an success incense. Sometimes I'll do the full moon I mean the moon incense. Like when I did was that new moon? The new moon circle in the app last month in February, I burnt the moon incense because vibes, right? Why not? But let me get to answering the questions. I'm starting to see some of them come through. I'm going to answer them in the order they are received. Free few announcements on Monday. This Monday that's coming up, I am hosting a free spring kickoff event in our app. If you don't have our app, download it. It's free. I promise. Ain't no upsells or nothing. You just go on your app store and type in Soulful Vibes Co. And I'll be hosting a spring. It's called a spring clean kickoff because we're hosting a spring cleaning challenge this year. It's 7 days and it's going to be live, but we're going to do the kickoff and we're going to be talking about different things we could do during the equinox and stuff like this. So make sure y'all join me. The workshop will be free. It's on Monday. It'll be at 6. So mark y'all calendars and stuff. And if you're in the app, you'll get the notification. If not, go get the app now. Okay. I have any must do practices for the spring equinox. Absolutely. I always feel like spring cleaning, like I don't know if it's because my daddy messed me up when I was a kid or if it's just naturally that way. But during the spring, I am cleaning. Not during the spring, to welcome in the spring. Before the spring, I am going to do a good cleaning, physical and spiritual cleaning of my house, my body, my car, everywhere. Like I am cleaning. I literally just made a TikTok about that earlier. TikTok, if y'all saw it, y'all know what I'm talking about the things that I am going to do every time for the spring equinox, and cleaning is going to be one of them. I'm gonna like move the furniture. I'm going to clean and dust and I'm cleaning grout, cleaning baseboards, like I'm cleaning everything, and then I'm cleansing. Like I'm doing a good deep cleanse, probably with hyssop, rue, some other herbs that I might use, but definitely hyssop and rue is gonna be in there. And then after I do a good deep cleanser, I'm gonna do a detox too. I detox every spring. I don't detox in the winter and stuff. I did one time years ago, and I almost freaking died. That's been a I am definitely going to do a detox. Probably not anything intense, but I'm going to do some sort of detox, sustaining from something. And then after I do those cleaning and cleansings, I am going to start doing like growth and like bringing in new. But I believe automatically when you start cleansing and removing stuff and decluttering stuff, new automatically start coming in because you're moving and shifting that energy and you're welcoming in new energy with getting rid of the old. But I'm gonna probably do some renewal of some goals I probably set, stuff like that. Those are must. Like the must is the cleanse, and I think the other stuff will come due to you cleansing. But you can also do some growth rituals. We do have the spring equinox bundle, which y'all should see. Which like y'all been buying them up, like y'all been buying them up. But the spring equinox bundle is a bundle that TJ and I put together so that you can have everything you need in one. And the one of the things that's in there is juniper, the cleansing stick juniper. Because listen, I love white sage. I love all of the different cleansing sticks, but I feel like juniper is a really good cleansing stick for like to clear the slate. Like I recommend juniper when you move into a new home or move into a new apartment. Juniper. So if I'm moving into spring, I want to get a clean slate. So like juniper's in there. We have incense in there. I created a special spring spray, a spring bath that's gonna help cleanse, but then start welcoming a new. So if y'all haven't already, check out the spring equinox bundle. Yeah, so that like the herb set, the spray, the bath, the bracelet, the necklace can only be bought in the spring equinox bundle. And the spring equinox bundle is literally 60% off. If you added all of this stuff up together and got it a la carte, it will be over $150 and it's less than that. So 60% off and you get all that you need for the spring equinox. So go ahead and check that out. What else? Questions? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. What would you suggest for cleansing the home? I recently moved. I literally just said that. Juniper. Juniper, if we're gonna do a cleansing stick, juniper. If you're gonna do some herbs, you could do hyssop, rue. Eucalyptus is good. Spearmint. Well, spearmint is good, but I'll use probably like eucalyptus, rue, hyssop, peppermint is also good for cleansing. I will also do drawing a blank, like protection something, right? And you can use angelica root, um, burdock root is good too for cleansing and removing. You could do cascarella, you could do blue anil, that's gonna be good for cleansing and protection. But that like if you just want something simple and a one hitter, you could use juniper. Juniper to go through and smoke cleanse. Make sure you open up everything, open up all the windows and doors and things like that. But yeah, maybe we should put together like a new move or like I don't know what we would call it, but like a new moving bundle because that's a question we get all the time. Like what to do when I first move to a house or something, or when I move to a new apartment. So maybe that's a good idea because we always get that question. What other questions? Instagram, I done answered two from over here. So YouTube, any tips for finding your purpose? Honestly, I feel like so I may have an unpopular opinion about the finding your purpose thing because I feel as if we have more than one purpose. I don't think we only have one purpose. Like I don't. I don't think that we are only meant to, I don't know, let's say mentor young girls or um be a wife or be a mother. I feel like we have multiple purposes. So it's not finding your purposes, but it is living your purpose. Like it's not finding your purpose, it's about living your purposes, right? Living purposefully. And I just don't think it's a one thing. Yeah, I don't feel like that. But know that like if you're a mother, that was probably a part of your purpose. Being a wife, maybe being a community leader, maybe mentoring, maybe being a teacher. Those are all a part of your purposes. But an easy way, not an easy way, a easy not an easy question. A quick question that may help you get information about it is what will you do if you did not get paid for it? Um, yeah, that's kind of to sum it up. And I do not believe in like free labor and people should be working and not get paid. That's not what I'm saying. It's just sometimes we always are trying to monetize a hobby or monetize a purpose that we get lost in the money. So if we ask ourselves, what will we do if money was not attached to it? Another question you can ask yourself is what um damn, I just lost it that quick. But not only what will I do if money was not attached to it, but oh, that if money, time, and resources was unlimited, what will you do? Right? Like if your money had no end to it, if your time had no end to it, if your resources had no end to it, like if those were not a thing, because sometimes people say, oh well, if I had more money or if I had more time or if I did this or if I had this person, then I would do this. If you didn't have any excuse, any of that, like what would you do? That's what I would recommend. Like answer those two questions, and those will be kind of a start to figuring out what some of your purposes are. Okay. New Space Bundle. Thank you for that name. I like that name, New Space Bundle. Let me write that down. New Space Bundle. Because we have a beginner's bundle, but we have that's the thing. We have a cleansing bundle that's gonna be good. Like I would recommend literally everything that's in the cleansing bundle. I would recommend that for moving into a new space. But sometimes it's just wording when it comes to offering things that work for people. And where can I purchase those incense? This is from soulfulvibesco.com, our company, soulfulvibesco.com. That's where you can get these incense and all of your other spiritual needs. Um, Hi, Deanna. How are you? How are you? Okay, let's see. What herbs are good to make a natural multivitamin? Good question. Um, I am not giving out any health advice, so take this like I am not a physician. I am not your healthcare practitioner. So, but some good herbs that are like well, I won't even say herbs, supplements, right? Because some people use like chlorophyll, spirulina, and it's also if you have any other underlining things because certain herbs and stuff you cannot take. Um, but moringa is really good. I love moringa. Moringa. It's kind of like nature's what do they call it? Nature's multivitamin. I also like sea moss, but I feel like it is very much overly something these days. And also you have to be careful with sea moss because of thyroid issues. Like you can like yeah, that like yeah, those are two things that like moringa, sea moss, those are things that have a lot of different minerals and vitamins in them already that your body naturally needs. But honestly, my the best natural multivitamin I say is eating a holistic diet. Like, and I'm not saying be on a diet, just holistic. Like, you are not just eating junk food or crap or just a whole bunch of rice or only a whole bunch of veggies. It's a balance, right? Like a balance of different things in a whole diet will supplement those vitamins we need. Hello, hello, hello. Instagram. Okay. Agree. I feel like I'm here to do everything I want. That's just double confirm. Yes, you could. I believe we're able to do everything we want. Everything. Like the two people that I comes up to my mind, like thinking about that. Have y'all saw like Shaq and Snoop, like Snoop Dogg and Shaq? Like they literally do everything they want to do. Like, well, I don't know that because I don't know them personally, but you will see Snoop Dogg's hand in a little bit of everything. You will see Shaq a little bit of everything. I think one point Shaq was DJing at somebody's party. Then he turned around and be a sports commentator. Then he was an athlete, like a star athlete. He done did a whole bunch of different stuff. A rapper. Shaq was a rapper. I don't know if he might still be a rapper. Snoop, rapper, then a chef. Then he started being like he's a winemaker. He also they do everything. Like so it just seems to me that they literally are doing all of the things that they want to do. And I believe we can do that as humans. I don't believe that we have to choose. I don't believe in and. I mean, I don't believe in either or. I believe in and. Like, I don't believe in, oh, I have to do this, or it's either or. No, I believe in and. I could be a wife and a successful business mother and be well like nourished and self-care queen. I could be a mentor and I could do it all. I don't have to choose. And I believe that to be true for you also. Finally caught alive. Yay, hello. Y'all, I am getting information from Instagram and YouTube right now. And then TikTok. What's up? I see y'all. Um, let's see what else is from YouTube. I purchased some herbs maybe a while back, stuff with vibes that have no idea what to use them for. Is labeled five finger grass. Any suggestion? Five finger grass. Well, five fingers is short for five finger grass, but five finger grass and Sinkful is the same thing. Cinquefoil. Cinquefoil. That's a money herb. Five finger grass is a money herb. Think five finger grass, like your money, like you touching it. But yeah, five finger grass is a really good money herb. So you could use that to dress your candle. You could use it and burn it on top of a charcoal disc, and not only cleanse your space but welcome in your money and prosperity. You could use it as a floor wash, like boil it and then strain it. You can create like a little bag. You could sprinkle some of that in your wallet. Like it's endless. Like sprinkle it in your wallet, sprinkle it in your shoes, sprinkle it at your front door, sprinkle it in a money bowl, create a little money jar, do what you want. Like you could take a bath with it, you can do whatever. Put it in a thing with alcohol and let it absorb and spray it because it absorbs the essence of it. Like do what you want with it. It's unlimited and there's no right or wrong way to do it. Whatever you're being led to do, that's what you should do with it. I'm glad I caught you live on time. Hope you're doing your money ritual today. Yes, money rituals will be really good today because of Thursday. It's Thursday. And technically, I guess I'm not. I have a money bowl that I work often. But as spiritual, mystical, all of those words, I am not a person that does certain things every Thursday you won't catch me doing a money ritual. Or every new moon you won't catch me doing this, or every full moon. Like I move more so with what I feel led to do, and I don't want to be so rigid and structured. Now, don't get me wrong. If I am being led to doing some money work and it's on a Tuesday, I might wait till Thursday to use some of that energy from Jupiter, but I'm not like hounding myself every Thursday. Oh, you have to do a money ritual. Every Friday, you have to do a love ritual. And you have to do a cleansing. Like you don't have to. Like I'm not that person. But definitely, if y'all feeling really ritual today is a good day to do money ritual, money, success, prosperity, abundance, because it's Thursday and Thursday is ruled by who? Yeah. Um, yeah. Hello, though. Love it. I hope y'all are doing some money rituals if y'all are being led to it. My hair look really black on camera. Um, I'm attracting money that is aligned with my purpose. I shame. Okay. I saw black energy, like smoke vibes next to me and disappear. Is that negative energy or something? I don't know. That's something that you gotta like ask yourself, ask your ancestors, ask your spirit, consult with your spirit, like really, really dive into that because I can interpret it one way and it could be something totally different, right? But think about what you was thinking about, how you was feeling, what mind space you was in, what emotional space you were in at that moment. Any other questions y'all have? Let's see. I did see some questions. Oh, somebody said, can y'all see that question? I don't know. I see the question. I have a question box. YouTube, y'all can feel free to drop y'all questions too, and TikTok. Somebody said, "What is the spray used for?" And I'm guessing they're talking about the spray for the spring equinox bundle, maybe. But you can use the spray how you'll use any other spray. I like to spray it like on myself, like before the day gets started or before I leave my home. I also spray it in a room, like if I have made up my bed. I'm not gonna spray this in a dirty place. I'm gonna make sure like my bed is made up and I'll spray it over my bed or spray it in my room. But I normally use it as like a house spray or like a body spray, not a body spray, probably like a body mist more so. Like I'm not drowning myself in this, even though it smells really amazing. Not because I made it, but because it really does smell amazing. And but I normally like spray it on myself for the day. I spray it in my house, but it is used for cleansing, renewal, and bringing in new blessings, right? Like to get rid of the old and bring in a new. And this is the spray that's in the spring equinox bundle. It's so cute. Look at it. It's super cute. Love it. But yeah, did I show y'all TikTok? Can y'all see it? Yeah, it's so cute. Okay, what other questions I have? What is the difference between camphor and crushed eggshell powder? I got both, but not 100% sure what they're used for. They actually have very similar properties. What are some newbies things to do? Okay, got it. I'm getting there. They have very similar properties because some people use camphor for cleansing, some use it for protection. Some people use cascarella for cleansing, which is the cascarella is the crushed eggshells for cleansing and protection. So you can use them in similar ways. With camphor specifically, some way to use it is to light a charcoal dish. This and break it up. Like I won't say I won't burn a whole camphor cube, but I will like maybe crack it into four, light a charcoal dish and put the piece of camphor on it, and it's gonna brighten up your whole house. If you have an allergy issues, sinuses, any like respiratory, that's gonna open you up. Like if you know the smell of Vicks, that's what camphor smells like. Some people take camphor and put it in a bowl of water and put it underneath their bed to like keep away nightmares and bad spirits. With cascarella, like you can burn cascarella, but normally people use it in baths, like they'll wash themselves with it, they'll put it in floor wash. So camphor, can you burn the cascarella? Yes, but and can you burn camphor? Yes, but camphor is more of like that burning herb, or I mean not herb, burning tool, but people also melt camphor down and like add it to waters and stuff. But kind of like the easiest quick tip I have for camphor and cascarella is camphor, burn it on a charcoal dish to cleanse out your house. And cascarella, you can use it to like dress candles or take a bath with it or clean your floors. Check out our description on our site. We have lots and lots of like different information on how to use each of those products. Like every product on our site has a very thorough description. Just, toggle it. What are some newbie things to do? Carry crystals, light incense. Like if I had to keep like carry crystals based off what you're trying to, work on, light some incense based on what you're trying to work on, and possibly like a cleansing stick to cleanse yourself and your environment. We have beginner bundles and stuff on our website, and even we have a beginner's quiz that's free, and it kind of tells you what you probably should be focusing on right now, depending on the answers that you provide. But keep it simple. Cleanse your space, cleanse yourself with some sort of cleanser stick, white sage, Palo Santo, or other cleanser sticks, depending on your beliefs and your practices. And then incense to keep the vibes going, and it smell good. And then crystals to keep carry around with you. Nothing too complicated, very simple. You cannot find the app. And for our free Soulful Vibes Co app, literally type in Soulful Vibes Co. It should be like it definitely is in Google Play. Soulful Vibes. Don't put SVC. Put Soulful Vibes Co. That's it. Soulful Vibes. Or you could just probably put in Soulful Vibes, and Soulful Vibes will be, it should pop up. But no, it's not only for Apple. It's on Google Play also. Loving those Oracle spreads on the IG stories. Will you be offering Oracle tarot deck courses and classes? Probably not. I'm not gonna lie. I am not. Like, yes, I do readings. Like, yes, I know how to do readings and I do readings. Like, I don't do readings for people though. Like, I'm not, you can't book me. I consider myself like a retired reader because I was reading cards like in 2017 all the way up until about 2020. And I did lots of readings and I'm like, yeah, I'm done with that. So what I was to answer that question is like that is not, do I know how to? Yes. Can I teach it? Yes. But I feel like there are other people who ministry that is, and I'll leave it to them. Like, just because I can don't mean I have to. That is my belief, like across the board with a lot of stuff. Just because you can don't mean you have to. Yeah, I can, but I'm not going to. YouTube is a good teacher. Typing some stuff on there, even though, eat the fish, spit the bones out, don't take everything. People say, and do your own practice. But I believe the best teacher when it comes to cards and stuff is yourself and your intuition. Teach yourself, teach yourself, teach yourself. Just start using the cards and you'll learn. I promise. And I love the startup of the app. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for our app. Okay, let's see. You're welcome. Um, what's your debate on candle colors? Like, if I have a job but I want a new job, would you use green, orange, or yellow? I would use orange and green. I would actually use more orange than green. Um, I would probably use like 2 orange candles and a green candle. You could throw a yellow one if you want to in there, but like naturally what comes up is I would use 2 orange and a green. Anything that's doing with like expansion, more success, more prosperity, opening roads, I'm definitely gonna use some orange. I'm not gonna use all green. You can use all green. If that's what you have, use what you have. But if you're gonna like, oh, I'm gonna buy what I need, then get you some orange while you at it. But I definitely deal with candle colors. I deal with colors as a whole. Like, color psychology is real, and I believe it is a thing in spiritual work also. So, like, if I'm writing a petition, writing a prayer, writing whatever, like manifestation, I'm gonna write it in the color that I'm working on. Like, if I'm writing some love stuff, I'm gonna probably use pink or red, depending on what type of love stuff. If I'm writing some manifestation, I'm gonna probably use some like money manifestation. I'm gonna probably use like gold or because I got a gold sharpie, green, orange. It just depends. I'm going to use colors to add to the power of whatever ritual I'm doing. And if it is a candle, I'm going to use the color. And if I just need to do a ritual right now and all I have is a white candle, I'm going to do that ritual with that white candle because white is like universal. Okay. Is it true that you should never buy your own deck of cards? Heard they have to be gifted to you. I promise y'all, I am not like it's hard for me to I don't believe anything is absolute. Uh, bleh, excuse me. I don't believe everything is absolute. I don't think anything really is absolute. So it's hard for me to subscribe to something being right or wrong. That kind of is probably going to answer a couple of y'all questions. Is certain traditions, like, is it true that in certain traditions you are not supposed to buy your own tarot cards and things like that? Yes. Do I believe it is right or wrong if you're buying your own tarot cards? No. Like, I don't. Now, if you are trying to practice a specific tradition or you're trying to practice a specific religion or something, there are rules that go along with that. And it is best if you follow and respect people rules and not kind of like try to culturally or religiously appropriate how they do, like, but um I have bought some of my cars. I've been gifted cars. I gift cars to other people. Like it's hard for me to say like if I am truly being led to purchase something and like my ancestors like, look, get that. And they like, I'm listening to YouTube gurus who said, yeah, you should never purchase your car. It's like, bruh, my ancestors know what's best for me more than you do. Like you ain't purchase your cars to each his own. That may work for you and where you from. But where I'm from, I'm being led to do this and I'm gonna do it. But if you're not being led, like don't force shit though. Like don't force it. Don't like if you're not being led to cards, you're not being led to, I don't know, candle rituals. If you're not being led to certain stuff, like anything spiritually, don't force yourself to do it or partake in it because you see it on TikTok or because you see it on YouTube. Like, don't do that. Like if you're being led to it, you can't go wrong with trusting yourself and like in leading and going with how you're led, if that makes sense, right? If you're going with how you're led and trusting your intuition and listening to your intuition and not what people are doing and following what people are doing, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I hope that answers your question, but like no, if you're being led to it, no, it's not wrong. If you just doing it because it seems like the hot shit and it's what everybody else doing, then yeah, it's wrong because now you playing copycat. And I don't believe copycats are wrong as long as you copy the right cat. But when we talk about spiritual shit, make sure you being led and not, copying people. Have you ever heard about the book Secrets of Psalms? Yeah, it's on my bookshelf. Um, yeah, it's on my bookshelf. It's on my bookshelf. Secrets of Psalms. Um, the other one, Books of Psalms, I think. Book of Psalms. Book of Psalms. Yeah, love the books. Love it. I fuck with Psalms. I don't know why I keep playing with my hair because I'm not a play with my hair type of girl, but I guess it looks really nice on camera. But yeah, I really like the Psalms book. Let's go to YouTube and see what can I use for a spiritual bath if I don't have any herbs, just household things. You got vinegar? If you got vinegar, you can use vinegar. Like um if you don't have any herbs, you gotta have herbs. Like, well, let me not tell people what they gotta have. You have herb, like, do you have seasonings in your cabinet? Do you possibly have like tea, like different tea bags? Do you possibly have like peppermint tea or like maybe bay leaves in your cabinet or maybe basil in your cabinet? Even salt, correct. Onions, cinnamon, black tea, yes, garlic. Like if you okay, listen, let me tell y'all something. This ain't nothing new, okay? It ain't nothing new under the sun. I ain't the first and I won't be the last. But garlic, like if you got fresh garlic cloves, like fresh garlic cloves, not the ones that's already in a jar. Fresh garlic. And all of the what is it called? It's not paper. All of the scraps that the pills of the garlic, that's what it's called, pills, all of that before you get to the actual clove that you use in cooking. That scrap, all of those pills, you could take that, boil that, strain it, and use that water to like cleanse yourself and use it for protection. You could also take those garlic scraps and burn them like on charcoal or light it with a fire, like light it with what is it called? A lighter. Losing my train of thought. Lighter and burn it. Walk around your house for cleansing and protection. Like use what you got. No scraps, just the actual cloves. Use the cloves. You can use the cloves. But I like you might need those to cook. So when I'm trying to use things, when I use things in my kitchen or use things I already have, I'm thinking about using the things that I made trash. So like garlic stuff, like the garlic scraps, I'm gonna throw that away or use it for like bone broth or something. But I'm gonna use that salt, right? But cinnamon sticks, yes, you could definitely burn cinnamon sticks. You can use sea salt, like throwing salt over your shoulder. That works. That helps. You could take a salt bath. Vinegar cleanses. Woo! Vinegar, you're gonna get some, like if you want to get some guck, like guck off you, like spiritual guck, Some vinegar will do. Olive oil works for blessings, like you. Olive oil wasn't used by coincidence in biblical texts. You could definitely use if you have teas, like if you got a peppermint tea that cleanses. You got chamomile tea. Chamomile helps for calming, but also good for manifestation. Regular vinegar or apple cider vinegar. You can use whatever vinegar you got. I believe spiritual practices like what we sell our tools and like our website is always here and like listen, we have all of the products that you need, but sometimes people cannot purchase things, due to different financial situations. And we are all about using what you have. Like we have resources that could add to that, but if you can't and you're not in a space right now, use what you have. Like you go through your cabinet. If you got salt, boom. If you got pepper, boom. You got sugar, and some cinnamon sticks, boom. That sound like a sweetening something. You got some honey, boom. Whatever. Like if you want cleansing, think of things that cleanse that you may have. Bleach, people use bleach. I wouldn't advise taking no bath, like no sit down bath and no bleach. But yeah, coconut milk, like use what you have. You could definitely buy from us. I'm not saying not buy from us. Definitely buy from us, soulfulvibesco.com. But you can also use what you have. Use what we have and use what you have at home together. Like we have candles, we have incense, but you may say, look, I got salt and pepper. I don't want herbs or I don't know much about herbs. Use your salt and pepper. Use your tea leaves, like your tea bags. Use what you have in conjunction with the other things you buy. Like it's all about using what we have. And if people were to take away everything and all of the tools that everybody sell and all of the resources that people sell, would you be able to still manifest or cleanse with just you? With just you. Give me a cup of water, put me out in the middle of nowhere, and I feel like I'm coming back to who I am right now. Um, I can cleanse with just that cup of water. I can manifest with just that cup of water. Shit, the water don't even have to be in a vessel. I don't even need a cup. I just need the water itself. I can cleanse with the water. I can manifest with the water. I can protect with the water. I can do whatever I need to do with just the water. The tools and the other things that we sell and other people sell, or that you purchase from wherever, it's just tools and it's extra. Like it adds to it, but it's not the end all be all in the only way. Yeah. Hopefully that answered your question. Yeah. About to buy from you. Thanks for the eggshell dust tip. Yeah. The bare minimum just to test my skill. Yes, that's how I am. Like, if you want to know, like, if you really like, don't. Hey, if y'all want to see like what my different spiritual cabinets and stuff look like, y'all can look at it on YouTube because I have a YouTube video about it. And you can see like I got tools for days. I got I got the tools. But every now and again, I just want to see what me and water and vinegar could do. I just want to see what this white candle gonna do if I just sit here and talk and pray and put all of my intentions in this white candle. Nothing else, just the me and the white candle. No herbs, no oils, no no nothing. Just this. Can I manifest the money with just a candle? Can I manifest the money with shit, just my water? Can I like get a surprise little check in the mail with just my water? Like I want to use the bare minimum. And then if I could master the bare minimum or using literally almost nothing, when I add stuff to it, what? What? Like I ain't trying to okay. Um, Hi people. Hey. Ooh, look at y'all. Y'all are real rude. How you be a comment moderator? What does that mean? Sure. Like, yes, I don't mind you being a comment moderator, but how do I do that and what does that mean? Like, what do you do? I'm kind of new to these TikTok streets. Can you use any candle? Yeah, you can use any candle. You can use any candle, but I use certain candles for certain different things. Like white candles is universal. You can use white candles. But depending on what you're working on, you can use a candle for that specific thing. Like if you think of love, what type of what color comes to mind? Like, oh, we said it at the same time. I really be into like what do you What comes to mind when you think of love? Red, pink. Use those color candles, that type of thing. Instagram, what's up? I was curious because I think I was slacking off on my money stuff, and I said maybe I should use a different base candle. Yeah, use a different base candle. Even throw in a gold one. I ain't gonna lie, like gold and money work, and that's just like for me. I don't need a whole bunch of gold, just one gold work. So if I'm gonna do something like with prosperity, abundance, and like just bringing in an overflow, I'm gonna probably use two orange. I might use two orange, two greens, and a gold in the middle, or I might use two. I I use one gold. Like I use different combinations depending on what I'm being led to and guided. But that one gold, that's all you need. You don't need seven golds and one green. You can if you're really trying to be real like magical. But is vinegar okay for shielding? Yeah, I don't see why not. Why not? Any mm, take this lightly, y'all. Almost anything could be used anyway. It's about intentions. Not every almost anything could be used in any way. Like for example, let's think about rose, the flower rose. Like rose. Majority people, when you think of rose, they think of probably love. They may think of like femininity. They may also think about friendship. They may think of all of the like very feminine energy qualities, right? But also on the other hand of rose, when you look at a rose bush, where that rose comes from, what's right below it? It has stems. What's on the stems? Thorns. What does thorns do? Thorns stick. They hurt. They protect the rose bush. So I could take that same herb, use it for love, but I could use it for protection too. That's what I mean by like it could almost be used. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you got a rose quartz necklace from our shop? Thank you. Yes, they could be scented. Scents add to the manifestation or whatever work you're doing. But yeah, like a lot of stuff could have dual purposes. Example, the rose example I just gave y'all. Yep, 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 yep. Agreed, agreed, agreed. Yep. Somebody said blue block salt and Florida water helps. Correct. That's the blue anil. Absolutely. Cinnamon sticks. Do you feel as though people who are in business of spirituality have it much easier in an emotional sense? What? No. Let me read that again to make sure I understand. Do you feel as though people who are in the business of spirituality have it much easier in an emotional sense? No, no, not easy. No. I actually feel like we have it a little more um well, yeah, we have it we have yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you're not only dealing with you emotionally, but the people that you also serve. Essential oils, clove. Yep. I'm late to the live. Can I tell you what? Have missed. Oh no, it's okay. You on time. Coconut. Absolutely. Coconut is also a good thing to use. Like coconut milk, coconut water. Coconut water. I love using coconut water for like calmness. Like if you find yourself very irritable or having anger problems and anger is staying around longer than you wanted to, being very aggravated, irritated, coconut water. Fresh coconut water, like from the coconut. Crack the coconut open and get the water out of the coconut. Like that's gonna help calm that energy down, right? Coconut milk. Like it hey, I'm I'm just here. Yep, exactly. Use what you have. Water is the purest offering. And yep, yep, yep. Thank you. Wear the colors to attract intentions. That is something someone said from Instagram. Thank you, China doll. Yeah, the colors. I love that. Like I got on yellow today. Not by chance, but by like it's Thursday, yellow, gold. This is like a you probably can't it maybe not coming. It's maybe not coming through on a camera, but it's like a golden yellow. But yeah, so colors, it helps with solar. I'm talking about solar plexus because this is a solar plexus color, but it helps with the manifestation. It also helps with aligning with different chakras depending on the color. Um, do you cleanse the candle before using it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely gonna cleanse it. You can smoke cleanse it. You can I give my I give my majority of my candles baths. Like I'm gonna put it in like a bath of like Florida water. I'm gonna bathe it, if that makes sense. I'm gonna bathe it and I'm gonna smoke cleanse. I'm gonna do all of the things. Like, but of course I'm gonna cleanse it because you don't know, like you want to give it a clean slate and you want to put your intentions in it, not the intentions that was put in it, through other people handling it. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I did a spiritual bath for the first time in a long time, and it was so needed. All from Soulful Vibes Co. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support, Tiffany. Okay, let's see what else. This is one of my first times watching one of your lives, and it it's just inspired me to use my own resources tool to continue uplifting my face. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for tuning in. Um, let's see. How do you work through the feeling of being overwhelmed when trying to stay grounded in your spiritual journey? Stepping back, stepping back, pulling back, unplugging. Being overwhelmed is very I feel like it's easy to happen. It's easy for it to occur because we live in grind culture, we live in hustle culture, we live in a very consumerism type society. So it's about consuming information. It's just it's a lot and it could be very overwhelming. And the easiest way to um, reground yourself and regroup yourself is to unplug, possibly cutting off social media, possibly cutting off the TVs, cutting off the news or the Netflix or whatever it is unplugging. Maybe do not disturbing for a week, but regrounding ourselves. If we're overwhelmed, 9 times out of 10, I feel like we're overstimulated in some sense. So, what stimulations can you unplug from? And reading too, because sometimes reading can overstimulate us and we don't talk about that. We're saying like, oh, reading is self-care. Like it can be, but if you're using reading like escapism is a real thing. Not saying that you shouldn't or is wrong, but or if you're reading a whole bunch of informational stuff, like you're reading how to's and personal development books, that's a lot. Like it's a lot. So yeah, unplugging, figuring out what to unplug from. That would be my short answer. I meant it as in a business owner in a spiritual realm, have it emotionally easier than working at FedEx. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like we all have our different challenges. It just is different depending at that level, right? Um, for example, some people say, "Oh, like when I get this amount of money or I want to make this amount of money," like as if all problems are going to go away. Like you're going to have problems or it's going to be difficult at each round. It's just going to be a different set of problems, right? Like somebody may say, "Oh, I want to make $1 million a year because I won't have any of these problems I have." Correct. You probably won't have, problems about, looking at the price of grocery. You probably won't have those type of problems, but you're going to have some sort of problems. Like you're going to have millionaire problems, right? So they are still going to be problems. There's some people like, oh, I'd rather have millionaire problems than thousandaire problems, which fine, cool. I'm just saying that the problems are still going to occur. They're just going to be different. So when it comes to business owners or spiritual workers versus people who work, in corporate America, they both have problems or they both have emotional insecurities or emotional uneasiness. It's just different levels of it and different ways that it may attack, right? So working at FedEx may be like you're maybe overstimulated or overwhelmed by so many demands. And by working in the spiritual realm, you may be underwhelmed by lack of structure and things. So I just feel like it is different. Hopefully that makes sense. Any other questions? Yeah, I'm here, y'all. While y'all here, make sure y'all download the app. Okay, I got a question. Um, the app is free. Soulful Vibes Co. Let's see. What spray is that? Somebody said, "What spray is that?" The spring equinox spray. It's in the spring equinox bundle. And if you're wondering where I'm pulling questions from, it's the question thread. But this is the spray from the spring equinox bundle that we put together for the spring equinox. Somebody said, "What type of affirmation should be set in place?" Not sure what you're talking about. But affirmations are always going to be geared to whatever you're working on or whatever you're focusing on in that moment. So if you're focusing on love, you're going to have those love affirmations, money affirmations, and so on. Teas. Which tea do you like to use for bad energy? Um, like, are you saying like spiritually or physically? There's different. Like on a physical level, any tea with caffeine is gonna help with energy, but balance anyway. Green tea is like chef kiss. Green tea, but for energy, my favorite tea is gonna be yerba mate. Yerba mate, YERBA. Mate, MATE, yerba mate will be my favorite tea for like energy. It's gonna give you like a very good flowing energy and not like a very like caffeine high, like you feel like you jittery and shit. What else? I move on the 21st after cleansing the new space. What else can I do to bless the home? Um, I definitely think once you cleanse the space, you should protect the space before doing let me not say before. Like you should make sure you're protecting the space. Cleanse the space, but protect the space. You can protect the space with different herbs. You can protect the space with like blue anil. You can protect the space with cascarella, but definitely protect the space. And you can put the herbs underneath your doormat. You can put the herbs around your property, whatever. But definitely protect the space once you move in and after you cleanse. Oh, thank you. Hello, 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 hello. Any last minute questions before we log off? Thank y'all, YouTube, for coming in and showing out how y'all always do. TikTok, thank y'all. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. And Instagram, thank y'all. Make sure I see y'all on Monday in the app for our spring clean kickoff. It's free. It's a live workshop that we're going to be doing on Monday. So I want to see y'all there. The app is free. Go to the App Store, Soulful Vibes Co. In the App Store and download it. And if your post notifications are on, you will get a notification about the class um, on Monday. And I have another question before we go. And then also the spring equinox bundle. Make sure y'all get that to really embrace those spring energies that are coming on March 20th, which is my birthday. My birthday's I'm a spring baby. I literally bought the spring. I literally bought the sun and the spring with me when I was born. Like, what? Is it okay to mix altars? Is it okay? That is up to you and your spiritual practice. Um, do I recommend it? No, not at least to start. Like, yeah, because you want to know the energy of the altar, and if there's so many things going on with the altar, you don't know what's not working. If that makes sense. But I normally would recommend keeping altars separate if you're limited to space. Instead of going wide, go up. Like maybe get a bookshelf or maybe stack things on top of each other. If you're limited space wide, like you could split it, find a way to separate them. Um, yeah, if it's like all you have is one desk for an altar, like find a way to separate it. Like maybe build a board in the middle or find like something to separate the altars if you only have like one table or something. But I always recommend to separate the altars, um, so you know what's working and what's not working, and you have this space and energy for whatever that specific thing is. Smokable herbs. I'm afraid of having a bad reaction or trip when trying it. Any feedback suggestions? I could tell you what some people use. Some people smoke lavender. Some people will yeah, some people use lavender, some people use mugwort, some people use rose, some people use catnip. Those are like the four popular ones in our shop that people use. But yeah, definitely do your research. Definitely do your research. I got another question. Will you have a list of herbal supplements for money, love, protect, etc.? Um, do we have a list? Not necessarily, but if you go to our website, right, and click on the herb and you click on the description, it'll tell you what that herb is good for. That's like the best I got right now. Like you click on rose, you click on the description, like toggle it, it'll tell you the main benefits of herbs or the main ways people use herb. I mean, people use that specific herb. So yeah, yeah, yeah. And if you want specific like herbs, like money herbs, we have that's why we created herb sets because some people like, oh, okay, I'm not reading all of this, or I don't want to put my own set together. So we put sets together. Like we have a money a money set, we have a mental clarity set, we have a grounding set, a spiritual connection set, like herb set, which comes with 5 herbs that are all great for that specific intention. Makes sense. Your birthday too. Okay, hi, birthday twin. Birthday twin, birthday twin. Hello. Anybody else birthday is on the 20th? We have a birthday coming up. And I'll tell you this, people who are also born on a cusp, I always recommend to run your birth chart because I grew up my whole life thinking I was a Pisces until I ran my birth chart because I was born at nighttime and the sun had already switched over to Aries. So I have a lot of Pisces influence in my chart, but my main like sun sign is not Pisces, it is Aries. And I was born on March 20th, but at nighttime. So run your birth chart because you may have been going by the magazine horoscopes, and the magazine horoscopes might not be what's actually on your birth chart and your natal chart. Okay? That's my real tip for you for today. Like birth chart, natal chart, because you could have been raised to think one thing and that is not true. And I definitely give Aries energy in that Pisces. So, any last minute questions? All right. Hopefully, I'll see y'all Monday in the app, Sofa Vibes Co app. And if not, I'll see y'all on the website. See y'all later. Make sure y'all check out sofavibesco.com. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Bye.